So a really common area that almost everybody wants to work on and get a little stronger is the tummy muscles. So today let's run through some ab exercises that you can do whilst standing. So exercise number 1, you're going to need a dumbbell, but not everybody's lucky enough to have a dumbbell. So instead, for the purposes of today, I'm going to demonstrate using a bottle of squash. Literally fill anything, water bottle, fabric conditioner bottle, I bet you've got something somewhere, a jar of sauce, a tin of soup, anything at all to just add a little bit of weight and give you something to hold on to while we take the exercise. So we're going to do some wood choppers. All you want to do is hold whatever it is that you've got between your two hands. Your feet are slightly wider than your hips, your knees are nice and soft, don't let them lock out, we want to protect those joints. Then what we want to do is we want to lean as far down and around as we can go. So for some of you, you're going to be able to get right the way down behind your ankle. That's great. If not, and you're just at the beginning of your journey, take it higher up. Not a problem. The whole thing is that you're just going to get as far down and as far around as you possibly can. From here, keep those arms nice and straight. You're going to draw up and swing up and around, so that you're going to reach your highest, twistiest point in the other direction. Sweep it down, sweep it up, sweep it down, sweep it up. Okay, keep your arms nice and straight the whole way through. As you draw from your low point to your high point, you're going to you're going to feel those abs kick in. Obviously, make sure you do them on the other side. Pick however many you can get to, 2, 5, 10, 15, whatever you like, go for life. So, exercise number 2 is going to start to bring in a little bit of balance and coordination. So this might be something that you need to take a bit of time out to practice, but wherever you are in your journey, just start wherever you can and build on it from there. So it's not a competition, just all you can do is your best. I want you to take your weight, whatever it is that you've got, between your two hands, and I want you to hold that up above your head. I want you to stand with your feet firmly on the floor, hip width apart, so you're drawn up nice and tall. Now, the goal here is to lift one knee off the floor, and as you do so, draw your arms down to the opposite hip. Okay, so we're crossing over the body and up. We take it to the other side. We draw the knee, rotate the arms, and up. So, for a lot of you, balance could be an issue, and that is fine. So, if the knee is not going to come all the way off the floor and you just need to work on that balance, don't worry about it. Just try and build on it. Remember, balance comes from the core. So the more that you lift up through that pelvic floor, you remember the lifting of the hanky, the more you draw those muscles together. Surprisingly, the better your balance will get, I promise. So you've got to use your ab muscles. Also, when you take the exercise, as you get the knee up, don't let the knee come across the body and point out. You want to keep the knee pointing forward. It's only the arms that come across the body, okay? And the action of the arms is kind of like, if you've ever been paddleboarding or anything, I don't know, maybe not, but it's that kind of action as if you're taking giant paddle movements with the arms, okay? Down and up, and down and up. Okay, give it a go and have some fun. So the third and final exercise in this kind of standing ab set is based on the triangle pose from yoga. So if you've done some yoga before, you may be familiar with the position, but we're going to add a little bit of weight and we're going to move it around a bit to get that core working. So what you want to do, you want to stand with your feet really quite wide apart, only as wide as you feel comfortable going. Don't overstretch yourself, but you want to stand with those feet nice and wide. Now from here, you want to take one toe and just rotate it so it's pointing out to the side. You've got one parallel, one out to the side. Now when you do that, most likely your hips and body are going to turn out towards that foot. Try to avoid that. Try if you can to keep the pelvis pointing forward. Depending on how you are in your flexibility and your muscle strength, you may begin to feel a little bit of a stretch before we've even done anything. Now in an ideal world, you want to take this with straight legs, all the way through straight legs. But if you've got dodgy knees or or a knee issue or any kind of tightness through the knees, you can soften the knees slightly as you go through. Just try and avoid that too much. It does deplete how hard the abs are working. However, you must protect your joint. That is the number one thing. So just work to wherever you can. So I'm going to demonstrate with straight legs. You want to have the weight in the opposite hand to the turn-out turn. It's the same as the parallel one. The other hand is placed down on your thigh. Straight up in the air with this arm, directly above the shoulder, and you want to try and keep it up the whole way through. And then all we're going to do from here, push your bum, start by pushing your hip out to the side, and as you do that, you're going to fold over, keeping this weight up as low as you can, all the way down, and then to come up, feel like you're pushing that weight up, 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 and draw to standing. Okay, so as I said, you can take it with softened knees. If you're struggling with your legs, that's fine. But watch this weight here as well. Don't let it wander around and swing down. Try as much as you can. And this again is a strength and mobility thing, but do try to keep that straight up above the shoulders as you bend down. And up. Obviously, repeat on both sides. So this one's going to feel it more into the waist muscles. That's going to be the obliques, which gives you that nice tucked-in waist. But there you go. 3 exercises that you can do pretty much anywhere with anything you can find around the home. And that's going to start to build balance, coordination, and a little bit more strength in the abdominals and obliques. Yay!